that impact how you guys played the third?
Yeah. Well, it shortened our bench for sure, you know. You could see probably, you know, started to wear on us juice energy wise in the third. I don't have an update on either of them, but they both left the bench, so weren't available. You know, I think loved our first period. We make one mistake at the end of the first. Probably deserved to be up. That was probably a critical point in the game. You know, the Eichel, we you know, wrong guy gets in behind us at the wrong time, and that's what they do. They make you pay. So you come out of the first after playing a great period, and you have nothing to show for it. And you know, I thought so. I think that was probably a momentum swing, and then. You know, we got to find a way to score 5-on-5. We generated some chances. You're not going to get a ton against them, just like we're not going to give up a bunch. But and we got to finish them. I thought their goalie made a few saves. I thought, you know, we had some looks that we just got to stick in the net. You know, the puck was on the right guy's sticks a few times. You just got to stick them in the net. You got to bear down.
I know you've said that the regular season series doesn't matter a whole lot when you look at the playoffs,
Yeah.
but you've lost 5 straight to them, 9 of the last 11 going back to last playoff series. Does it
Yeah.
feel in a way like they kind of have you figured out?
Well, they're the Stanley Cup champions. They've got everyone figured out. They figured out everyone last year too, right? So we're not alone on that boat.
Lots of hits in this game. Does that change? I mean, your team has not been a big hitting team.
Yeah.
Honestly, does that change at all what you guys are doing or not?
No,
really?
I don't think so. You know, I think you know, I like the fact both teams were physically engaged. You know, I didn't think it hurt our game. You know, other than we lost some bodies.
Pete, to be down 2-0 going on the road, is there a little
Yeah.
feeling of disbelief after the regular season you had?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, disappointed. I thought game one, you know, probably deserved better, but you have to find a way to win that game. Tonight, the margin is like that. It's a 1-1 game most of the game. So, you know, they found a way to win both those games. You know, we've been the best road team in the league. We've got to go in there and win. But, you know, they're a very good hockey club for a reason. I think they've got a deeper roster than they had last year. If you look at the you know, their entire lineup, including their scratches.
Last year, you're down 0-2, and what was some close games. This year, it's the same thing with more close games. Is there maybe some similarities between last year and this year in terms of what you see? And also, what do you think this team learned from last year that you feel maybe makes this different where you can come back? Yeah.
No, it's a good question. You know, I think, you know, I thought last year they probably carried the play, even though you know, we found a way to scratch out some wins. I don't think that's the case this year. You know, it doesn't feel that way. Anyway, it feels a lot more evenly matched to me. Okay.
Pete, last year
Yeah.
you mentioned that it was like taking bites out of an elephant down 3-0. I mean, what size is that elephant at this point?
Yeah. Well, it's big, you know, but you can't feel sorry for yourself. We got to go on the road. I like, you know, I like lots of the things we're doing. Got to find a way to find an extra goal or two a night, 5-on-5, and keep, you know, an extra one out a night, 5-on-5. So, you know, our power play got one tonight. So we've got to. You can't just dwell on the negative at this point. I think you got to look and go, okay, you know, we've been the best road team in the league all year. We got to go in there and win some road games.